Hello, it's JANG here from JANGbricks.com with a look at a LEGO Technic set from 2013. This is the Monster Truck. Comes with 329 pieces. Now this is a 2-in-1 set, and this is the main build. They include instructions for this in the package. They also include instructions for a secondary version in the package, but let's look at this one first, the main key one, since it's called the Monster Truck set. And this is definitely a monster truck. Big old tires and semi-pneumatic. You can really squeeze them. I think this is really aiming more towards the younger crowd. Doesn't have a super high parts count, and it's got the flames and things, and just features that I think are trying to pull in younger folks to get, more folks interested in trying out the more advanced Technic stuff. Now the features here are, first of all, spring suspension. Nice soft spring suspension. They use a 3-link system for each axle, so there's one of these horizontal links on either side, and then in the middle is just a large ball joint, which actually has going through it a universal joint. Let me turn this upside down so you can see that a little bit better. Just a large sleeve that allows all this to move around, but still keeps it basically in place, and it's still in the whole axle stays located properly relative to the chassis, so it's not just flopping all around. Now the reason that has a U-joint inside of it is that you can see these large gears. Uh-oh, what's going on there? Rack and pinion steering at either side. You've got a knob on the top. It's actually a gear, which goes to a shaft, which is turning that gear right there, and that changes the direction 90 degrees, and then you've got the U-joints inside of here that give it just a little bit of angled difference of motion, and then you've got the small pinion gear right there and the long rack. A little bit easier to see on the back. 4-wheel steering, very nice. It's also nice that they made an attempt to give it some interior detail here with the simulated racing seat and a small steering wheel. Now this is a very durable, playable model. Kids, can hand this off to a younger brother or niece or nephew or something who will be able to really just torture the thing. It's not going to fall apart. It's really, really well built. It's designed not just to be looked at, but to actually be played with. Has all Technic pieces on it except for the headlights. Now here's the second build. It looks quite a bit different. I'm very happy for that. This one's kind of a off-road buggy. Actually, it kind of looks like a toyish version, like a RC car or something like that. This one also does have steering, like the Monster Truck form, but it only has steering at the front. And you can see the knob is quite some distance away this time compared to the kind of centered mount. It just sends the rotational movement a little bit farther forward. Also only has suspension in the back. So this is just a straight up and down. You see you've got kind of a wing-like thing here. You can adjust to the angle of that if you want, but just a very simple swing axle sort of rear. Kind of looks like it's got a toe link going across there. Much more simple. Also leaves a whole bunch of parts behind this one. So it went together more easily, and it's just something different. And once again though, it is a very durable model. This one probably not quite so much so. It's just got a little bit of flex in it, and you've also got this that goes up and down, but still things aren't going to be falling off this. It's just something a little bit different. I think that it's always nice to have multiple options. I'm sure that folks who are creative would be able to come up with even more different things, and possibly things that aren't just straightforward off-road sporty vehicles. This is what they gave us for this one. Let me show you what it looks like from underneath as well, just so you can see the kind of Nerf bars coming out to the sides. Really don't provide any structure, it's just there for the look. And you can see just a little bit better. You still have the mechanism, still with the same rack and pinion setup in the front, just much simpler hubs this time around. Yes, a little bit more of a classic design, I would say, overall. But that's it. that's it for this one. That's it for this set, for this review. Hope that you enjoyed that. Hope that you will leave your thoughts about this set and, you know, post up which version or which build you like better. I'm gonna go build some more different sets so I can bring you even more reviews. Check those out as they are published, and also check out the blog at jangbricks.com to stay on top of everything that I'm doing Lego related. Talk to you later.